welcome everyone to the Environment Primer series of Drishti IAS. My name is Pragya. In today's interesting episode of Environment Primer, we are going to discuss yet another significant animal project. The title of our today's discussion is Project Dolphin. In this discussion, we are firstly going to study about the dolphins, who are also known as the tiger of the Ganges. Then we are also going to examine what is Project Dolphin. Then we are also going to see the conservation efforts in this regard. And lastly, we are going to discuss some of the important questions for your prelims examination. So if I talk about the background of our today's topic, recently the Tamil Nadu government has said that we are going to have this Project Dolphin. We are going to develop this Project Dolphin and we are also going to implement this Project Dolphin. So basically, they are trying to strengthen and patrol the numbers of the dolphin. They are also trying to strengthen and improve their habitat. Improve their habitat by protecting and conserving the coastal ecosystem. And they are also trying to remove the ghost nets, and they are also trying to engage the local communities in the conservation efforts by giving them significant incentives in this regard. So basically, Tamil Nadu has coastal ecosystem. Coastal ecosystem. So basically, Tamil Nadu has 9 species of dolphin. 9 species of dolphin. And the whole conservation project is running at the Gulf of Mannar. Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve. Biosphere Reserve. So, Tamil Nadu has recently implemented the Project Dolphin. So, this brings us to the important point of discussion of our today's session. That what are these species known as dolphins and why do they need protection and conservation? So, if I talk about dolphins, their scientific name is Platanista gangata. Okay, they were discovered in the year 1801 and their habitat, they live in the Ganges, Brahmaputra, Meghna and Karnafuli Sangbu river systems of Nepal, India and Bangladesh. The Ganges river dolphin can only live in fresh water and is essentially blind. And as you can figure it out that yes, they are endemic to the Ganges. Endemic to the Ganges. And they lie at the apex of the aquatic ecosystem. Apex of the aquatic ecosystem. And as I have mentioned before also that they are also known as the tiger of the Ganges. Moving forward, they hunt by emitting ultrasonic sounds which bounces on off of fish and other prey, enabling them to see an image in their mind, and that is how they hunt their prey. Okay, being a mammal, the Ganges river dolphin cannot breathe in water and must surface every 30 to 120 seconds. Okay, and because of that sound it produces when breathing, the animal is popularly referred to as Susu. Okay, so this animal is very important and dolphins were a regular sight in the Indian marine ecosystem, but slowly and gradually they are dying, and as of now, as per the WWF India, their numbers are less than 1800. And if you ask me about the protection status of dolphins, then on the IUCN Red List of Species, IUCN Red List of Species, they are categorized as endangered. They are mentioned under Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, Appendix 1 of CITES, Appendix 1 of sites and appendix 1 of CMS. Appendix 1 of CMS. So basically they are endangered in nature. So this brings us to another important point of our today's discussion, that what exactly is Project Dolphin? So if I talk about Project Dolphin, it is one of the activities planned under the Earth Ganga, an ambitious inter-ministerial initiative of the government approved in 2019. So basically this Project Dolphin was approved in the year 2021. Okay. The initiative got in principle approval in 2019 at the first meeting of the National Ganga Council headed by the Prime Minister, and it was officially announced in 2020 and finally got approval in the year 2021. Moving forward, the project was announced on 15 August 2020 during the 74th Independence Day celebrations, as I have mentioned. It is under the Wildlife Institute of India, an autonomous body of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. So basically the nodal ministry which is responsible for the effective implementation of this project is the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. October 5th has also been designated as the National Dolphin Day by the Environment Ministry, and this Project Dolphin is modeled on the lines of Project Tiger. So Project Tiger is already a success in the eyes of the government of India, and it has helped us in increasing the number of tigers. So they have the same aim in mind regarding the Project Dolphin also, that yes, it is going to protect the dolphins, it is going to conserve the dolphins, it is going to increase their number, and definitely it will not only protect the dolphins, it will also protect their natural habitat. Moving forward, Project Dolphin will involve conservation of dolphins and the aquatic habitat through use of modern technology, especially in enumeration and anti-poaching activities. So basically dolphins are often poached for their oil, which is used for various medicinal purposes. Okay. The project will engage the fishermen and other river ocean dependent population and will strive for improving the livelihood of the local communities. So basically the Tamil Nadu government is also trying to do that. It is trying to engage the local community in conservation efforts by giving them various kind of incentives. The conservation of dolphin will also envisage activities which will also help in the mitigation of pollution in rivers and in the oceans. So before this Project Dolphin was launched, this dolphin conservation was overseen by the National Mission on Clean Ganga. National Mission on Clean Ganga. Clean Ganga, which monitors the centrally sponsored scheme of Namami Gange. Namami Gange. So the National Mission on Clean Ganga was responsible for conserving the dolphin in the Ganga before this Project Dolphin came into picture. Moving forward, this is the pictorial representation of the Project Dolphin. As you can see, it is a 10-year project to focus on both river and sea dolphins, and it aims to strengthen biodiversity, create employment opportunities for the local community that is dependent on river and oceans, and attract tourism as well. So basically, killing, habitat fragmentation by dams and barrages and indiscriminate fishing has reduced the Ganges River dolphin population from tens of thousands to around 3,700 over the last century. And as per the WWF India, their population has gone down below 1,800. So basically the Ganges River dolphin, a species of freshwater dolphins, is primarily found in Ganga, as I have explained that it is endemic to river Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers and their tributaries in India, Bangladesh and Nepal. So this is a very ambitious scheme to protect and preserve the Ganges dolphin. Moving forward to the conservation efforts apart from the Project Dolphin. So there are other conservation efforts also, such as the National Dolphin Research Center, or the NDRC. So the NDRC is coming up on the 4,400 square meter plot of land on the premises of Patna University for the conservation of the endangered Gangetic River dolphin. Moving forward to the dolphin sanctuary. So Vikramshila Ganges Dolphin Sanctuary has been established in Bihar for conservation of dolphins. Then the conservation plan. So the conservation action plan for the Ganges River dolphin 2010 to 2020, which identified threats to the Gangetic dolphins and impact of river traffic, irrigation canals and depletion of prey base on the dolphin population. So basically these are the conservation efforts apart from the Project Dolphin to conserve our dolphins. With this, we come to a conclusion of our today's discussion. We have seen what are dolphins. We have also analyzed what is the Project Dolphin and what was the need to actually implement this project. Okay. And we have also seen that apart from Project Dolphin, what are the other conservation efforts that are going on to protect and preserve the dolphin population. Now let us discuss the practice question which I asked in the previous session. So the question was, which of the following are detrivores? Your options are: option A is earthworms, option 2 is jellyfish, option 3 was millipedes, option 4 was seahorses, and option 5 was woodlice. So select the correct answer using the code given below. Your codes were: option A was 1, 2 and 4 only. Your option B was 2, 3 and 5 only. Your option C was 1, 3 and 5 only, and your option D was 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So your correct answer is option C, option 1, 3 and 5 only. Now let us proceed to discuss the practice questions from our today's session. So the question is, which one of the following is the national aquatic animal of India? And this is a PYQ that has been asked in the year 2015. So your options are: option A is saltwater crocodile, option B is olive ridley turtle, option C is Gangetic dolphin, and option D is gharial. So your correct answer is going to be Gangetic dolphin. It was declared as the national aquatic animal by the Environment Ministry so as to raise awareness about its protection and conservation. And it is also the state animal for Assam. State animal for Assam. Moving forward to the last question of our today's discussion. So the question is, other than poaching, what are the possible reasons for the decline in the population of Ganges River dolphins? And this is also a PYQ that has been asked in the year 2014. So option 1 is construction of dams and barrages on rivers. Your option 2 is increase in the population of crocodiles in rivers. Your option 3 is getting trapped in fishing nets accidentally. Your option 4 is use of synthetic fertilizers and other agricultural chemicals in crop fields in the vicinity of rivers. So select the correct answer using the codes given below. So your options are: option A is 1 and 2 only, option B is 2 and 3 only, option C is 1, 3 and 4 only, and option D is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this answer will be given by you to me in the comment box below. I hope this session was insightful for you. If you have any feedback regarding this session, kindly drop it in the comment box below. If you liked today's discussion and found it to be helpful, kindly like the video and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting updates. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.